and welcome to Cinema Chronic. Before we get to the new edition, don't forget your subscription. You love Jaws, but do you know how it came to be? It all began 6 decades prior to the movie. Back then, there was no such things as paid vacation and a lot less recreation swimming than today. In 1916, in the USA, during a polio epidemic and a deadly summer heat, people started to go to the shores. On Long Beach Island, off the Thousand Coast of New Jersey, in a resort town of Beach Haven, Charles Epting Vincent was on vacation. On Saturday, July 1st, before dinner, he decided to go for a swim with his dog. Soon after entering the water, he started shouting and was rescued by a lifeguard and a bystander. As they were getting him out of the water, they saw a shark following Vincent and his thigh, stripped of its flesh. The man bled to death soon after. The following Thursday, on July 6, about 45 miles away, in Spring Lake resort town, Charles Bruder, 27, was swimming 130 yards away from shore when a shark bit him in the abdomen and severed his legs. He was rescued by lifeguards, but the man bled to death on the beach. A week later, about 30 miles away, in Matawan Creek, a group of local boys were swimming in the creek when Lester Stilwell, 11, got bitten by a shark and pulled underwater. The boys ran away to get help, and while local businessman Watson Fisher, 24, dived to find the boy, he got bitten as well and bled to death. 30 minutes later, half a mile away, Joseph Dunn, 14, was attacked and bitten in the leg, but his brother and a friend managed to rescue him and bring him back to the hospital on time. He recovered. The month of July 1916 was filled with a new fear, a mass panic. First, sunbathing declined by 75%, and New Jersey tourism lost the equivalent of nowadays $6 million, and the East Coast shark hunt has been described as the largest scale animal hunt in history. All of this inspired writer Peter Benchley to write Jaws, his first fiction book, which became an instant bestseller. There will be differences between the book and the following movie, of course, just like in any adaptation. In the book, we learn more about the island economic problem, which explains why everyone is so reluctant to closing the beaches. Pretty much every character in the book is terrible, which makes you wish the shark would win. Brody is in a loveless marriage and keeps fighting with his wife in the book, and she even has an affair with Hooper. Hooper is an arrogant prick who despises uneducated people and gets eaten at the end. Mayor Vaughn owes money to the mafia and only thinks of himself, and Quint is nothing but a quiet fisherman just wanting to kill the biggest predator. Film producers Zanuck and Brown read the book over the course of a single night and concluded that it was the most exciting thing they have ever read. They bought the film's right even before the book's publication. They considered filmmakers John Sturges and Dick Richards, but Steven Spielberg wanted it. Steven was 26 years old at the time and just directed his first theatrical film for Zanuck and Brown called The Sugarland Express. When he read the script, it made him think of his made-for-TV movie, Duel, and he loved the shark hunt part. The script was rewritten a few times, but the dialogues were changed pretty much every night of the shooting. When it comes to the cast, Lauren Gary was the first to be cast, mainly because she was the wife of Universal president. Before being portrayed by Roy Scheider, the part of Brody almost went to Robert Duvall and Charlton Heston. Lee Marvin almost became Quint before Robert Shaw did. And Spielberg wanted Jon Voight to play Hooper. Then Jeff Bridges was considered, but Spielberg's friend George Lucas suggested Richard Dreyfuss, who he just directed in American Graffiti. When it comes to the filming, many documentaries will explain everything much better than I could ever, such as In the Teeth of Jaws and
The shark is still working.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and stay gold!